Hey, my name is Brittney, and April 16th, I was told that I have breast cancer. I'm 21. I never thought that I would hear the words, "You have breast cancer," at the age of 21. I am recording my journey, my year-long journey with breast cancer, in hopes that it will be a blessing to other young girls that have breast cancer, and not only young girls, but kids with cancer, just anyone who can find inspiration from these videos. I hope that I can bless you in some way. I really truly feel God placing this on my heart to make these videos. I have no idea how to use YouTube. I'm just gonna try to make a video and post it and hope that it blesses someone in amazing ways. Just a little bit of the story. I noticed something was wrong with my breast, and I went to a nurse practitioner. For 6 months, she told me it was nothing. Finally, she got so frustrated, she told me to go see another doctor because she didn't know what was wrong with me. And so I did, and that doctor was amazing. She set me up for a biopsy, and I had my biopsy April 12th, and April 16th I was called in to come on in, and the doctor that had kept telling me there was nothing wrong for 6 months couldn't even look at me, couldn't even face me. She had to send in another doctor to come tell me that all 3 of my tumors came out positive for breast cancer. When I heard him say that, I immediately just closed my eyes and I said, "Okay, God, let's do this." When I was 9, I was diagnosed with ALL leukemia, and I did not have a relationship with God like I do now. And I told God when my parents left the room, "God, please don't let me die because my parents would be too sad." And from that age, I understood that God was going to heal me and He was going to help me with my battle with leukemia. And 2 years later, I won the fight. God healed me, and I was in remission. Kind of never thought I'd get cancer again. When they told me I had cancer, it was just, all right, God, let's tackle this together again. We've done it before, let's do it again. I think what I'd like to share the most on these diaries that I'm making is just my journey. I'm not gonna lie. You guys will know when I'm having bad days. You guys will know when I'm having good days. I want to be completely honest and open with everything that's going on. The one thing that I think is really important to share with young kids with cancer, no matter what age you are, you could be 5, 6, 10, 13, in your 20s. I can't stress this enough. Do not hold anything in. You can't hold anything in. Do not feel guilty. Don't hold anything in. If you're not okay, don't act okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to have bad days. I made the mistake, the very big mistake, of, I guess, acting like everything was fine. And I pushed so many feelings down when I was 9 that it came out in my adult life. And I can honestly say I was not okay in my adult life. I was a very miserable person. I can honestly say it's probably a big reason why my relationship failed. It caused me a lot of insecurities. I always had all that built up. I don't even know what you would call it. in my head, and I didn't have a relationship with God, and I just always felt miserable. And I always took it out on my daughter's dad. I always pushed him to make me happy. And I just can't stress this enough to young kids and young adults. Don't hold anything in. Even if you think that won't happen to me, it happens. Cancer affects people. It might not affect you now. You might, you can be okay now, but in the long run, you need to express your feelings. You need to talk to people. You need to talk to God. You need to stay strong in prayer. If you need to talk to friends, if you need to call counselors, I really pray that you do. Not talking about having cancer and holding it all in does have its effects on you. And I'm just happy that I can share that with whoever is watching, not to hold it in, to feel okay, to break down. It's okay. The important thing is that we persevere, we keep on going, we cry, we let it out, and we just get back up and we go full force in fighting this cancer that's in our bodies, whatever kind of cancer it is. No matter how defeated you feel, you're not defeated. You're not defeated. God is on this journey with us, and it's just temporary suffering that we have to go through. It's just temporary. We're all gonna get through it and be okay. Another thing that is so important is accept help. Accept help from your family, strangers, church members, friends, anyone. Don't act like you can do this on your own. If I did not have my parents and my grandparents here, I would be very, very overwhelmed. Very overwhelmed. When you are diagnosed with cancer, it's not just the patient being diagnosed, it's the whole family being diagnosed. It has its effects on everybody. My brother, when he found out that I had cancer again, he took it very, very hard. He stopped going to work. He was throwing up every morning. He just didn't look good. Him and my dad weren't really talking. My dad took it really hard, really. It was kind of like deja vu for him. My mom's life got turned upside down, along with my sisters and stepdads. They packed up the car and moved down here to help take care of me and my daughter while I'm going through chemo. My grandparents, they came out here. They've been out here since my biopsy. I couldn't do it without family and the strength that God gives me every day. My family is such a big support to me. Little text messages from my brother just saying he loves me. Or my dad telling me I'm beautiful. Or my sister giving me a kiss. All those things make me stronger and they help me fight. And the support that I have from my other family members around the world, my cousin Danny is such a big supporter. My daughter's grandma, she's just amazing. She stays in prayer. She already knows I'm healed by his stripes, that I am healed. And she continues to pray for me. My daughter's dad, I talk to him daily. And my daughter's dad is a very big help to me. Probably more than he knows. But I know everything's gonna be okay because God already told me everything's gonna be okay. And through these diaries that I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to be real with you. If I'm going to cry, I'm going to cry. If I'm going to laugh, I'm going to laugh. It's just how cancer goes. You have emotions about it, and I don't want anyone to feel like they can't cry. They have to be strong, because I made that mistake when I was 9 years old, and I really paid for it in my adult life. I truly, truly did. I really don't know what else to say other than we're all going to be okay. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry. I hope that I can be a blessing to you. And my prayer for all of you out there, if you are going through cancer, if your family member's going through cancer, if you're young and you never thought you'd hear the words you have breast cancer, my prayer to you is that you talk to Jesus about it. You truly, truly just say, God, I can't do it without you. I can't do this without you. I need your help. God is with us through our suffering. He is right there next to us when we are scared, when we don't feel good. He's always going to be right there. When the doctor told me what stage cancer it was, where it was spreading in my body, I sat there just probably looking weird. I had a smile on my face because God was telling me, you're okay. I don't need to listen to what the doctor's diagnosis are, because I'm not standing on man's diagnosis. I'm standing on the word of God. God already says I'm healed. And that's what I'm standing on. And nobody can tell me different. I don't care if they say I have cancer in my whole body. It just does not matter what man says. I will take the medicine that God has provided for me. I will stay strong in prayer. I have so much support, and I just hope that I can be support to all of you out there. And just know you're not alone. You're not alone. Young people do get cancer. We always think it's not going to happen to us, but it happens. And it really, really makes you think about your life. It really does. I look at my daughter every day, and I look at my whole life in a different way now. I really do. And it's not because I'm in fear of dying or anything. It's just, if you have cancer, you know what I'm talking about. You look at your life very, very differently. I don't know who's going to be watching these. Probably just my family. But that's okay. For my family around the world, I just want to say that I love you and I thank you for supporting me on these. I know I probably look like a nerd. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done a YouTube video. But I just want to say, Shannon, I love you. My cousin Danny, I love you. All my friends that are watching this, I thank you for my support. And I love you guys. And my daughter's dad, Sean, I thank you for all your support. And I do love you very much. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to my wonderful mom and dad and brother and grandma and grandpa and stepdad for all that they're doing for me. And I couldn't get through this without you guys. And I just want you to know how much I love you. And we're going to beat this thing again. And God's going to get all the glory for my healing. I love you guys, and I hope I get some followers.